Well, based on a true story. That's my segue.
Wait,
That's a terrible
whoa.
segue. Hey, did you forget what we were doing, Jim?
Oh,
He forgot what we were doing. He totally forgot.
Oh, no.
True stories?
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
We were doing remakes.
What?
I'm not even joking.
I feel like that was on the list. I feel like that was the one, but I don't think we were going to do that this week.
Okay. So, I don't wish for you. I don't wish for you to do.
I was going to say, go. Jim, you need to go first now. No, he goes first.
No, he cannot.
No, I go last.
Do it on the fly. Everything must be knee-jerk reaction.
I have. Hold on, I'm sitting. I hope into the looking. I did 25. Here, look in Discord. This is how prepared I was for this.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, let me find my mouse.
That makes me feel really bad.
Why is your Taylor Swift? I don't want to know.
Because YouTube literally, she bought out a row on YouTube, the homepage. And I was telling him, he's like, well, maybe it's because you listen to so much Taylor Swift. And then he fucking logged on and he got the same shit. And I was like, what now?
Okay, so maybe it's just because you both are white. And
okay.
So are you.
Hey, first off, I'm not that white. Secondly,
you always fucking love Taylor Swift so much, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm already a Swiftie. Let's be real. Come on.
Okay, I'm going to go first. I will launch this shit.
Describe what you... Dear co-pilot, what would you like to write?
No, I'm in Google Keep. Let's do this.
Hey man, I still use Google Keep every once in a while. Don't get me wrong.
I use that for every single Instagram post I make. I write it in Google Keep first.
I mean, I'm writing my novel in Google Docs.
There you go.
So
Google Keep is Google's version of the Notes app.
What's funny is that I have Grammarly installed just to check me as I'm going. And the document is so, because it's the whole novel is in one document. It's so long that it asks me, it's like, are you sure you're not just reading a super long instructional manual at this point? It doesn't do it, it doesn't fire up automatically now, which is hilarious to me. Okay, so
can you hear my keyboard?
I surely can. I was about to say,
okay,
if you want to mute while you're doing your or pull the mic away.
That's what I was going to say. Here, let me.
I'm
going to test
directory, synopsis, and what the hell is the last thing? Oh yeah.
What?
What story is this based on?
Are you putting this into ChatGPT so you can get the same thing that Jim just got?
Yeah.
That is not. No, that is not ChatGPT. I made that. Oh, look, now no. The notes I did. I do apply. The notes I did.
Wow. See, you're all like, I'm so legit. I actually went to the library and looked up these books.
I do that.
I don't even know where
man.
I don't even know where the library is.
I don't think any of mine are actually. Well, that's not true. Some of these are based on a book.
Based on a book? Harry Potter? Boo. That's not based on a true story.
Jesus. All right. Well. Okay.
Here's a list of movies that we poorly prepared for.
No, I mean, I listen. My list was finalized today.
So poorly prepared. Got it.
Had mine done for weeks.
No,
so many weeks that you forgot where it was.
I had I had 9. So actually, let's just welcome to the Critics Club. Tonight we're going to be doing the top 10 based on a true story movies, and just like based on a true story, I totally wrote this 2 weeks ago. But here we are. I'm going to be going first. Jim, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm going last.
So if you hear some typing in the background, it's Jim going about his business.
I'm no longer typing because I finished organizing my list through the power of AI. So most of my information will probably be wrong. Let's go.
So I'm gonna say I almost wanted to go like number 1 to number 10 for some reason tonight. But no, I will not break with tradition. So my number 10 movie is we'll see how pissed off Jim is about to be. It is a movie by the Coen brothers.
Not the Coen brothers?
Yeah.
I already know what you're going to say, but I love the Coen brothers.
Oh, by the Coen brothers. Oh, for some reason I thought you said about. I'm like, okay.
So what movie do you think I'm going to say, Jim? Which movie by the Coen brothers would I have chosen?
Fargo's not a true story.
Sure. Well, how dare you? How dare you? What does it say at the very beginning of the movie?
Oh, but no. But it's not, though. That's a joke.
Excuse me. What does it say at the beginning of the movie?
Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. You're right.
What does it say at the beginning of the movie? This is a true story. The events depicted in this film took place in Minnesota in 1987. At the request of the survivors, the names have been changed. Out of respect for the dead, the rest has been told exactly as it occurred. Now, you might be mad about this, but I just want to point out how many of these movies say that they're based on a true story that have been like fucking twisted. And that's my point. Because my actual number 10 is Cool Runnings.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Good movie.
Oh, jeez. Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
That's a good movie.
Does it completely satisfy the requirement? Yes. Is it also a great movie? Yes. This is a movie that I grew up in my childhood. 1993, directed by John Turteltaub, who would also go on to direct one of my favorite Nicolas Cage films, National Treasure.
Hey, whoa.
Listen, I just want to point out that on IMDb...
Look, if you're going to sit there and be like, the only real true, based on a true story, movie that should ever be seen is Leonardo DiCaprio's Titanic.
Oh my Lord.
That's Jim.
No, it's not.
Listen, I don't know what it is about Cool Runnings, but I did legit want to be a bobsledder at one point when I watched this movie. I was just like, that just looks so... No, but I did totally have a Jamaican accent for a long time as a kid.
Oh no!
Movie. Hell yeah! No. Hell yeah!
Oh, no.
What you talking about, Mon?
Oh no!
This is also like John Candy's final film, so that's sad.
That's not true.
This was the final John Candy film to be released before he died of a heart attack. So he died 5 months later while filming a different movie.
Because I think you got that information wrong completely, because Wagons East and Canadian Bacon. Canadian Bacon is what I know is to be his last movie. But Wagons East is.
No, listen to what I said. the final film to be released before he died of a heart attack.
Oh, these were released. Okay, I get what you mean. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Not like his final film, but it's the last one before he like had his heart attack. So he might have already finished a couple of other films.
Got it.
Yeah.
My bad, sorry.
No, it's okay. My next film is I'm a sucker for like, we'll say historical movies. But this one in particular was a really well done one with Michael Keaton. Does anyone
Batman
want to try to take a
Returns?
guess? So what?
Batman Returns?
Yes,
Wow.
totally based on a true story. It is
The
his
Founder.
role. Yes, exactly. His role is Ray Kroc.
Good movie.
Very good movie if you've never seen it. Really enjoyed just like the overall story. And like I honestly like I didn't know the story of McDonald's that well, but this I think did a really good job of explaining that.
I would say it's about as accurate as The Social Network.
Yeah.
It is dramatized. There is some liberties taken, but the general
Well,
gist of
okay.
it is
Okay.
pretty close.
Is there a single movie on your list that is like 100% faithful to what actually happened?
The answer is
Oh,
no.
100%. Yes.
No.
What?
Yep.
Seriously? You have one on your list?
Yep, 100% accurate.
So it's a
Ooh.
documentary?
I'm gonna
It's a type of documentary.
Oh man, I'm gonna tear you apart.
No, I know you will. It's gonna be fun. I'll let you figure out which one it is too.
I don't know about that. Does it have Tom Hanks in it?
No.
All right.
Although I do need to add that in. Oh, let me hit number 12.
Let me just readjust my list on the fly. This is what happens, I feel like, whenever I go first. I start going through films, and then David's like, you know what, you son of a bitch? I like that.
I'm not gonna say that I'm almost guaranteed we're gonna have a few movies
oh,
that
I wouldn't
are
doubt it.
on the
I
same
wouldn't
list.
doubt it. Number 8 is a Benedict Cumberbatch film. I'm sorry, Butterscotch Cabbage Witch.
Is it a
What?
recent one?
What do you define by recent?
Is it Barbie?
What's how's that
No.
a true story?
Or is it the other film
No.
that came out that day?
Oppenheimer?
No. Okay, Jim. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, Star Trek.
I forget that Benedict Cumberbatch and Cillian Murphy are different people.
They.
What?
Oh my
How?
god.
I forget that sometimes.
Cillian Murphy would fucking shoot you dead right now because one is Irish and one is British, and
No,
he is
man.
very.
Yeah.
He'd go to headbutt me, and his face would break because he's made of glass.
Have you never seen Peaky Blinders?
Well, you could portray
Because he's got a hat.
You are.
Whatever.
Oh man, I need you to watch Peaky Blinders at some point.
No, it looks really cool. It does look good.
It is a legit show.
Is that the one where the guy was dressed up in like all plaid suit and then just beats the shit out of those kids in the
no,
like
no,
McDonald's?
you're thinking of The Gentleman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Guy
No,
Ritchie
Peaky Blinders. That's the one that was like based in like the 40s, I think, in England.
Earlier than that, but yeah, it's like post World War One. It's Birmingham.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
no, this is a film from 2014. It talks about how Alan Turing used a machine.
yeah.
Enigma.
I remember that movie.
The Imitation Game.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
Good movie.
It's pretty good. Number 7 Stars Jake Gyllenhaal. You want to take any guesses?
I don't know. I can't think. Is it Zodiac?
No, but that would have made my list. I did not want to make this David Fincher heavy. I realized
Is it
after the
Nightcrawler?
fact, no, it is not Nightcrawler.
I can't remember if that was based on a true story or not.
No, this movie is called October Sky.
Never seen that one.
Never seen that one.
Ooh, that is a very good film. Do y'all know what October Sky is?
No.
So it's basically the son of a coal miner who saw Sputnik go across the sky, 1957. He decides that he is gonna like take a rocket building. And so he starts building like little model rockets, and eventually he becomes a NASA engineer.
Okay.
So it's the story of Homer Hickam.
Oh. I was gonna say it sounds like Oppenheimer. My kid.
Look, I need you to stop spoiling his number one.
Oh yeah, I'll shut the fuck up.
God damn it! Number 5. I almost want to swap these just to spite you now. Number 5 is Killers of the Flower Moon.
I haven't seen it yet.
What is it?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
So bad.
Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon is Leo DiCaprio basically playing a really shitty guy.
Okay, that's a lot of his movies. You need to be more specific.
Is he shittier in this movie than Calvin Candy?
Yes.
Ooh, wow. Calvin Candy was a shitty person.
Well, yeah, so like man, how do I So basically he plays a really simple guy. And
are you saying his mental faculties aren't all there? Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
He's basically like a box of rocks.
Got it.
So Robert De Niro's character is just like his uncle is just like, I'm gonna fucking like make you do whatever I want. So basically it talks about the Osage, I'm saying this wrong. Osage members of Osage Nation. When they discovered there is oil on their lands, they basically started killing off families in order to get to this oil. Leonardo DiCaprio's character marries a member of the land so that he can get the rights to the land. And he just like starts killing off her whole family, essentially. So when this is not like it's a lot more nuanced than that, but really good Martin Scorsese film if you ever have the chance to watch it. Ironically, number 4 is also another Martin Scorsese film. Also has Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet
was not a Scorsese film.
And is not based on a true story.
Well, how dare you?
Well, you know. It's not The Departed. It's The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
I hate how much I love that movie.
Yeah.
Why? Because
it's just a bro movie, and like I just, but it's so good.
Yes, I mean I guess I could see it being a bro movie, but yeah, it's got a pretty damn great cast. It's a good story.
The scene where he's trying to drive either the Ferrari or the is so fucking good.
It's so
So
hilarious. dude.
watching that in theaters, the entire
Yes,
theater
same.
was silent.
Yep.
It was silent when it was happening. You're just
Oh,
like, this is
my
awful.
theater was laughing their asses off.
No, it was just like like when it started to
Everyone's like,
happen,
"Oh
the
God,
theater's
that
like
happened to
silent,
me."
and they're just like, "Oh Jesus!" And then there's a few chuckles, and then people started to like laugh. But it was just like a delayed, like very delayed response. I don't know if they thought it was satire or not. So number 3, and David, if this one isn't on your list, I would be maybe a little surprised. Christian Bale, Matt
Batman
Damon.
became
No,
Matt Damon. Is it the one where Christian Bale is Dick Cheney?
Jesus Christ. I thought we were going to go an entire podcast without talking about Dick Cheney.
But I'm just saying.
No. But, Jesus Christ. It is Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't seen that, but I really want to.
I really want to see the F1 film as well.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's good too.
I also have you guys seen Rush?
No,
like
but
I have not.
I've heard that was really good.
I really like that one. One is cool. I'll say it now.
Yeah, honestly, this was the only reason why I remember this film is in particular. This was like, when I decided to watch it. Like, I realized it came out in 2019, but when I decided to watch it, it was like literally maybe a month into COVID, and I had literally just been like called up my job and said like, "Hey, I'm moving to another job." And so I had like a week in between where I was just like watching whatever the fuck
Nice.
I wanted, and this was the first film I watched.
Good.
So it's good stuff. Number 2 is a David Fincher film. It is not Zodiac. David may have already said it, which I'm mad about. Social Network.
Yeah.
Number 1 is obviously Oppenheimer. I hate you. What can I say?
Oh, you were raving about that movie for like years.
It was a good movie.
It's a good movie. I'm not
It's
debating
still-
that.
It's still one of those things where like I get the itch to watch it.
If I get effort to watch it, because I know I'm not going to sit down for the whole movie, I'll just do something else and put on the score.
Oh, yeah. I can
The score is great.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be real interesting when the Odyssey comes out. I'm definitely curious to see.
I'm on the
that.
fence about it. I feel like it might be good, but we'll see.
I'm warming up to it. I mean, obviously, like when the first trailer drops, I'll probably really decide if this is gonna be like another Dunkirk or not. But like, I don't understand how. And this is not to say that Christopher Nolan doesn't do CG in his films, because obviously, like, there are elements of like you have to. It could be as minor as like erasing wires or whatever, but anyone who says like, "Oh, there's no CG in Christopher Nolan," no. How the fuck is he gonna do like giant sea monsters unless they're like puppets? And that would be cool. I think that would be cool if
It
it's
could be
puppets.
So I guess it's my turn then, huh?
Have mine.
Yeah. Did you like just finish?
Yes, I just need to get the directors for all of them.
Okay. Well, I'll start.
I mean, go for it.
All right. First on my list is 300, The Real Story. It was done by Zack Snyder. That's my historic movie.
I'm not even mad at it. Like,
I am, and here's why. Number one, not a historical accurate tale of anything. Number
Wait,
two,
are you saying there wasn't a King Leonidas in Three
number
Hundred Spartans?
two, the movie fucking sucks, and I don't. Okay,
I don't think that movie sucks. I like
I
that
do.
movie.
I fucking hate that.
So
Movie.
apparently you just don't like Frank Miller or
Well, Frank Miller's a piece of
Monopoly.
shit, but that's not true because there is stuff of his that I do like.
All right, now for my real list because I just wanted to trigger Jim. My number 10 is The Wolf. No, sorry, wrong way. Letters from Iwo Jima.
Oh well, there you go. Oh, good movie.
I loved it. It was
That's a
directed by
good
Clint
one.
Eastwood. I actually started watching the movie because I was kind of thinking it was like basically the continuation of Flags of Our Father, which is another phenomenal, based on a true story film. It did not make my list. And I was very surprised at the fact that they did the whole thing from a Japanese perspective, and it was basically based on the historical events of the Battle of Iwo Jima. And these are actually like a lot of it was taken from actual letters from these Japanese soldiers being sent back to their loved ones, their family members, and it was a very impressive movie. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. Number 9. What? Go ahead.
I will say that the amount of like war movies that are out there is astounding to me.
Oh, there's tons. There's tons.
I wanted to put Inglourious Bastards on this list so bad.
That's
I did not. I know.
I mean, hey, look, if I could put 300, you could put Inglourious Bastards. How's that? So speaking of other characters of history, my number 9 is actually Ip Man. If you don't know who that is, he's actually the teacher of Bruce Lee. So he was the grandmaster of Wing Chun martial arts. It kind of basically goes through his life during the Second Sino-Japanese War and how he became a kung fu master and what led him up to the point to where he started teaching Bruce Lee. So there is some obvious liberal takes on it. It's a little more dramatized, a little more fantastical, but at the same time, most of the story is true. From what I hear. I would know. I wasn't there. My number 8 is Hachi, A Dog's Tale.
Oh my goodness.
My wife loves that movie. I've never seen it.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not gonna. It's a dog movie, so it's gonna be sad as shit, and I don't want to watch that.
Oh no, I completely understand.
I just know that my wife loves that movie.
I watched it once, and it was like the feels were, woo. Yeah, that was. I'm even getting a little choked up talking about it. Oh man,
does the dog die?
It's a dog movie.
Oh man.
Technically, the dog doesn't die. In like
it
the
literally says, but it does say no. I'm not here for this.
So what ends up so the basic story of it is, it's based in Japan because apparently I like a lot of Japanese movies, but it's based on a true story. The story was basically done back in the story was based in 1920 in Japan, where an owner basically ends up befriending a Akita who by a train station, and the dog basically follows him home. They become friends, and the dog was super loyal to this guy to the point where when the guy passed away, the dog would still go to the train station every day to see if and wait for his master.
Oh, sweet! Is that what fucking Futurama is based on? That one episode?
I think, yes.
Oh, well, I'm sad as shit now.
Yeah, I know, it's really kind of sad. But basically, he waits every day to the point where when he finally does pass, the locals there were so moved by the dog's loyalty, they actually erected a statue of him. And that statue is still there to this day.
Nice.
Number 7, Founder.
Hey.
I don't. Oh, the McDonald's movie.
The McDonald's movie about the founding of McDonald's and the expansion of what became the McDonald's Corporation. Yeah, again, it's a really good story. I liked it. Here's one that might irritate him.
Quit saying
Zero
that.
Dark 30
Why would that
is my
irritate
number
me?
6.
Why would that irritate me?
I don't know. You don't like war movies as much.
True.
So Zero Dark 30 is basically it's actually directed by Catherine Bigelow.
Bigelow.
Bigelow? No, I'm gonna say it like Jim.
Bigelow.
Jim would. I'm saying no, not Jim. I'm gonna say it like Jeff would say it. Bigelow. And Bigelow.
Why would I say it like that?
Because you say things weird.
No, I don't. Give me another example.
You don't say Sneeder,
Yeah,
right?
fuck off. What do you mean I don't say Snyder right?
It's Sneeder.
It's
Oh my
Snyder,
God.
you bitch.
Well, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard you say, David. So move on.
Oh
It's not Sneeder. It's Snyder. Fucking bitch. Go on. Get out of here. Go.
So anyways, yeah, basically Zero Dark 30 is about the story on the decade-long manhunt for Osama bin Laden. It focuses around a CIA analyst that goes through all the information, figures out where the terrorist leader is, and the end of the story ends in the raid that ended up killing Osama bin Laden back in 2011. Obviously, not everything has been fully released about that story or that mission or that operation. So not everything is 100% accurate, but it is accurate enough to portray the story. Number 4. Let's go with 4. Is Catch Me If You Can by
That's a
Steven
good movie.
Spielberg.
Damn it.
Great
That's
movie.
Oh my god, this annoys me so much.
Why?
This annoys me so much because it's not a real story.
It's not, but it's a good movie.
It's not a real story.
It's based on
No,
a true story.
no,
that's
it's
based on
because
a true
the story. No, because the story that it's based
It's an
on isn't even
autobiography.
fucking true.
Yeah,
That's
look,
not
it's
true either. Fuck off. Strike it from your list. It doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. You can
Um,
strike it. Okay, I can strike it. I got more.
Whenever I fucking found out about this, I was so livid. I was like, this guy is the fucking biggest con man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's why it's so
what it is.
great.
No, I actually, you know what? I approve of David putting this on the list.
Oh no. So now it is stricken off the list. We now need to go to kidding. If you don't like that choice, I do have another one.
No,
The Lord of
give us
War.
your list.
You don't actually
No,
have to
just-
strike it from your list. It's completely fine. It's
I
just
know, I'm just
it's just
I actually have I pulled a gym and I got like 15 to 20 different movies that I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
I was having a hard time trying.
I have 15.
Yeah. Hacksaw Ridge.
I knew
is my
this was
number
going to be on your list. I
I
knew it was
love
going
it.
to be on your list.
I love the story of Desmond Doss. I do, and I really, really love the 70s. Isn't it the 77th if I remember correctly? But yeah, the whole story behind that whole Battle of Okinawa, just phenomenal, good stuff. For those who don't know who Desmond Doss is a combat medic who is a pacifist. He refused to carry a gun. He ended up receiving the Medal of Honor while saving 75 men during the Battle of Okinawa. And 75 people could say that they lived because of him. Number 2. This is I don't know. Let's see how everyone thinks of this. Kingdom of Heaven by Ridley Scott.
I recognize the title. I just don't remember it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was one of the Ridley Scott films I did not care for.
Really?
Doesn't it have Orlando Bloom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was basically it's basically about the Crusades. And
it had Edward Norton in it too, didn't it?
I think so, yeah, back in 1787. Yeah, I think it did. I said 1187, not 1770, 87.
So this was one of those films where like I was really trying to like get into like cinema, and I rented this on Netflix, and I was just bored to tears.
Really, I enjoyed it.
I don't know what it was about it, man. Maybe because it was 3 hours and 10 minutes long.
It did get a little long. I'll give you that. I did get a little long. Obviously, I accidentally did a slip of the tongue. My number 1 is The Wolf of Wall Street with Martin Scorsese. Good movie.
If Martin Scorsese played professional soccer, do you think he would be called Martin Score Crazy?
No.
No.
Also, I had to put up because I forgot who the director of Hacksaw Ridge was, so I just happened to look it up and put it into chat.
Mel Gibson.
It's the Mel Gibson.
It's Mel Gibson.
He looks so fucking unhinged in this photo. He's like, hello. Okay. I have the perfect role for him. because he loves Donald Trump. He is a fucking ambassador to Hollywood for Trump with Sylvester Stallone and John Voight. He should play RFK Jr. in a biopic.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? That could work.
Come on.
Tylenol's the fall.
He's probably already like gearing up to do like promotional like.
That hurt my throat so bad doing that.
Can I do an honorable mention?
Autism. Yeah, go for it.
Sully.
Oh,
good shit. Man, you are a Clint Eastwood stan.
I didn't realize I was.
God damn.
But there's he does some good movies.
In The Mule, he has 2 threesomes.
Excuse me?
Enjoy that tidbit if you haven't seen The Mule.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Flags of Our Father, Letters from Iwo Jima, American Sniper, Sully.
How many times a day do you tell kids like to get off your lawn?
Me?
Yeah. Have you ever yelled at an empty chair?
What?
Never mind.
Oh my lord! I forgot about that.
Cloud before.
No, that's just like was it the Oscars or was it something else where he?
No, it was Republican National Convention.
Oh, that's what it was.
Where he yelled at a chair.
You know.
Hey, that chair looked at him weird. I can't blame him.
Yeah, he looked at him like fucking Mel Gibson looks like in this picture. I don't know why. It's freaking me out, dude.
Stop looking at it.
All right. Jim, go for it.
Little backstory. Until literally during the beginning of the recording, I thought this was best remakes. I did not prepare a list for best movies based on a true story. So what I've been doing, I apologize if you've heard my keyboard, is I have been putting together a list of things that I just remembered that I liked, and then I ranked them. So I have 15. I just happened to write down 15, and I didn't want to cut any of them. So I guess you could say the 5 honorable mentions. Sorry, honorable mentions. 15, Monster from 2003 about Eileen Wuornos, the serial killer.
Great.
Number 14, Milk, about Harvey Milk, directed by Gus Van Sant. 13, a movie I mentioned on the last podcast about movies based on books, Hidden Figures from 2016. 12, directed by Sean Penn, Into the Wild from 2007. And number 11 from 1986, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, which is about Henry Lee Lucas, who did a lot of his killing in Texas. So, all right, my actual list, and I'm gonna be performative about it. So, 2007 animated film directed by, I'm going to say the name wrong, Vincent Perronod and Marjane Satrapi.
What story?
I'm asking.
Is this the Van Gogh film?
No.
Okay.
It is. Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
It is Persepolis. It is based on Marjane Satrapi's book, her struggles living through the Islamic Revolution in Iran before and after that revolution, and then trying to find herself abroad after that whole thing. So, very good. It is animated, but it is very serious. But it's very good. All right, here's the rest. You probably can guess pretty easily. Number 9, because again, I didn't have a chance to really dive deep. Number 9, 2005, directed by James Mangold.
2005, James Mangold.
I'm terrible with actors.
No, that was.
Oh, there's a director. Oh, okay. I did have to look this up because I haven't.
Oh, okay. It is Walk the Line. Which is a film based on Johnny Cash.
There's my knowledge of James Mangold is Ford versus Ferrari, the 2 Wolverine movies, because he did the Wolverine and Logan.
Ugh, hopefully he got paid.
And then he did Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing a Star Wars film?
Ugh. Wait, we're not done with those? God.
No. Ryan Gosling's going to be in a Starfighter movie.
God, and I love Ryan Gosling.
I think the movie will be good. I like Ryan Gosling. I don't know if I've seen a Ryan. Okay.
Speaking of Ryan Gosling, I definitely want to see Hail Mary. We need to talk about that, Jeff.
Number 8. From 2013. Directed by Martin Scorsese. And has been a crossover on all 3 of our lists.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. I don't. It's one of those movies that, like, it's shockingly streamed everywhere. It is the Skyrim of movies. If you haven't watched it yet, you just don't want to, and that's fine. But it's funny. It's like got good action. It's got a good story. It's got lots of drug use, which is always good.
Margot Robbie's topless.
That is a thing. Yes, absolutely.
I was about to say this was one of her first major roles, wasn't it?
It was the first thing I ever knew about her. I didn't know anything about her before that film.
Same.
Number 7, from the same year, directed by James Wan. 2013, if you don't know.
James Wan. Is this The Conjuring?
The first film that was based on Ed and Lorraine Warren. Now, again, while these are based on Ed and Lorraine Warren's likeness, Ed and Lorraine Warren were notorious racist pieces of shit, and were not good people, and were liars and tricksters. But the film version of them are delightful and good natured, and they just want to help people. But The Conjuring is the first one is, in my opinion, excellent. The second one is pretty good. The third one is absolute dog shit. And I've heard the fourth one is a little bit better. So I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah.
I've just been watching The Fall of the House of Usher.
It's on my list.
It's good, man.
Number 6. I think maybe you'll be mad at how low it is. I don't know. But it's from 2023. It is directed by Christopher Nolan.
I mean,
it's Oppenheimer.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But it's number 6. I figured you would have been like, it's not number 1. Yeah, number 6. Especially when there are gonna be the rest of the movies. I guarantee you're not gonna like as much as that one from my list. Okay. So we all know Oppenheimer. It's about J. Robert Oppenheimer developing the atomic bomb. And yeah. Number 5. I love this movie so much. 2017, directed by Craig Gillespie.
No, it's not.
This one is I, Tonya.
Oh, okay.
And it is the film about Tonya Harding and all the scandals around her 1994 attack on Nancy Kerrigan.
That's the one where she had her husband attack her, right?
Like her friend and husband. Yeah, it's a crazy story, and Tonya Harding is just this white trash. It's another Margot Robbie film. Just this white trash woman who just got insanely good at figure skating. And if she wasn't such a jealous, just nasty human being, she probably was gonna beat Nancy Kerrigan. But she couldn't concentrate. She just kept thinking about her, and took her out in the knee. And now she has a sex tape out. So enjoy that.
Well, someone mentioned
Tonya Harding or Margot Robbie.
Tonya Harding.
Tonya Harding. Someone mentioned, I don't remember who it was, but it's I don't know that I've ever heard of someone with her criminal history having a career after the fact.
Yeah,
because she was in a movie called Breakaway.
There was go ahead, sorry.
No, it's just insane that she was still doing stuff.
I mean Hustler is who released her sex tape, so she made a shit ton of money on that. There in the early 2000s there was a
World's Dumbest comedy show.
Well, yes, I do remember that, and she was on it. There was a wrestling promotion called XPW, and she was involved with it in some capacity. So she's done good for herself, and I'm sure I, Tonya got her paid too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So number 4, from 2007, directed by David Fincher.
That one would have been Zodiac. Yeah.
So about Ted Cruz, the Zodiac killer, and how he was able to get away with it and then become somebody who paints on the side of Highway 59.
I will never not accept that theory. I will never. Anytime someone's like, he can't, I was like, yeah, but I mean,
look at the timeline.
Look at the timeline. Also, just he's just a creepy looking dude.
Yeah. Yep. He looks like Grandpa Munster a little bit. Yep.
Oh my.
Well, like this is like politics notwithstanding. He just looks like perpetually greasy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's just like the hair
Which
gel
is
he
also his
uses or
beard.
whatever. But like his whole like he just looks like he's just like dripping in grease at all times.
Well, you know who does not look like they're dripping in grease at all times? That is
Robbie?
that. That is the star of the next movie that is my number 3, which came out in 2011 and is directed by Bennett Miller.
Man, you're picking some out of left field ones here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny that you say out of left field because this is Moneyball about the Oakland A's, which are not the Oakland A's anymore. They're just the A's. GM Billy Bean, played by very smooth and not greasy Brad Pitt, and how he kind of changed the game with some interesting analytics brought to you by Jonah Hill.
You know, there is so as we all know, sports ball is not my thing.
Oh my god! The fact that you called it sports ball is so.
Listen, I called it sports ball at an academy, and it made everyone so angry at me. So that's why.
I would have done that too. All right, fair enough.
That's why I continue to call it sports ball. No matter if it was football, like whatever the sport was at the time, I'm like, sports ball. So those movies are like I'm not a huge fan of them, like in like actual sport, but like I will crush like sports movies,
especially
like,
movies like this, which are like not really like I don't
the
know.
sport.
It's like,
the sport is not.
Yeah,
It's not the whole thing, but like Rookie of the Year, I fucking love Rookie of the Year. The Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah.
There's just like, man, I have to look up like actual sports movies after this, but
Remember the Titans, Bad News Bears.
Yeah,
the original Bad News Bears. If you haven't watched it, is so good. Well, speaking of sports movies, my number 2 was released. Huh?
Remember the Titans?
No, I actually have never seen that movie fully.
What?
It is from 2023, and it is directed by a gentleman named Sean Durkin.
Invictus?
I don't know what that is. Oh, is it a soccer movie? No, it's not that.
Rugby,
do you mean Invictus?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
You know,
No,
the person
Invictus,
who
the movie about the rugby part of the Bible.
the rugby part
What?
of the Jesus.
Because you combined Invictus with Leviticus.
Yeah,
Leviticus.
Yeah.
You know, for someone who was like, Geoff, you mispronounce words all the time. Fuck you.
I no, the person I know who mispronounces words more than anybody is David. No cap. So number 2,
you're too old to say that.
2023. Sean.
Fuck, dude. He's like that old guy saying, like that fucking old guy with this backwards cap and his skateboard.
I'm laughing because David, your I don't give a fuck burp was timed perfectly.
No, it was the way it was just like you didn't like it was so natural for you to be like, yeah, David doesn't say shit, no cap. And like I could just see you. Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that was gonna get Geoff as good as it
did. Like, I wasn't expecting it.
All right. No guesses?
I'm sorry. Repeat. You said no cap, and I lost it. What were you saying?
2023, directed by Sean Durkin. Durkin, not Darkin.
No. Yeah. No.
It is The Iron Claw.
Okay.
If you haven't seen it, okay. So The Iron Claw is
heard of it.
What?
I'm dead serious.
Man, this feels like right up your alley, dude.
So
I don't know.
The
I don't
Iron
know
Claw
how.
is
Yeah.
the Iron Claw is based on the Von Erich wrestling family. So the dad Fritz Von Erich, and then his sons Kerry Von Erich, David Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, so on and so forth, and like just the tragedy of their existence. It's based on a true story. I know the story of the Von Erichs pretty good, being as much of a wrestling fan as I am, and also being a Texan. And they did take some liberties on some things due to like just being a Hollywood film. But yeah, it's sad as shit. It's one of the few movies that made me like choke up a little bit at the end. But ultimately, it if you know like the family and where they are now, it has a happy ending. But it is such a good movie. All right. I pissed off. I'm sure I pissed off David somewhere in there. Now it's time to piss off Geoff.
Oh my!
Oh no.
My number one, released
There
in
we go.
1974.
You son of a bitch.
Directed
Fuck off.
by
Fuck off.
directed by Toby Hooper, based
Oh
on
my
the real life
God.
murderer Ed Gein, whose crime influenced the villain's grim tone in the film. What movie am I talking about?
The Joker.
Let's say it, Jim.
It is the Texas Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Massacre.
Massacre.
Fuck me,
It
dude.
not only is it, in my opinion, a perfect film, it is the greatest, one of the greatest horror films of all time. Of the movies I have rated 5 stars on Letterboxd, there's only 28 of them. It is one of them, and it is the only one on this list as well. And when I say
really
this movie,
prepping us for
no.
our Halloween episode.
When I say
That's
this
really what's
movie is
happening.
perfect, no, I'm not. When I say this movie is perfect, it has action, it has comedy, it has gore, it has scares, it has tension, it is electric. There is very few movies that I would consider perfect. Back to the Future is one of them. This is another one of them.
But more importantly, are there titties?
No.
Okay, so 98%.
Wow.
Man, I mean, do we want to like just talk briefly about it, or do you want to save this for?
I can talk. I mean,
Like, I don't care. I don't mind either way.
Hold on. Let me. David,
Mm.
have you seen this film from 1974? It's okay if you haven't.
What film?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
You have. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
I would love to do a podcast. What do you think of that film?
I remember it being kind of campy.
Okay.
But other than that, I actually kind of like for an older scary movie, I enjoyed it for what it was. I wouldn't necessarily consider it a top a top movie because I'm just not a big fan of horror as a genre. But if I were to have to watch a horror movie, I wouldn't mind watching that again.
Okay. All right. Jeff, what are your thoughts on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974?
Okay, so let's just dial into this just real quick.
Is there I need some water or something. I already feel him spooling up.
Actually, like, it's a 2-minute break. I need to get some water as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You continue. No, I'm kidding.
I guess we'll cut this.
Oh, wait. I guess he was serious.
Oh yeah, no, I figured he was serious.
He's like, I'm gonna get a water. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'm gonna stretch. What the fuck did you do, Jim?
Right. Okay, so I have to get my disclaimer up first. Watched it recently. When I say recently, Jim, when did I post that?
A month ago, I feel like.
Yeah, it was roughly a month ago. So Julie and I we had never seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It popped up on, I don't fucking know, Netflix. They said, all right, let's watch it. And I am a person that realizes that older films do not necessarily carry into the modern era quite so well. You can look at that however you want to, right? This is made in 1974. The budget was pretty fucking cheap.
Shoestring.
I get it. Let me see here. Let me just look this up real quick. When did it come out? Okay. So I've also heard like this movie in general is like put up on a really big pedestal because of like the gore factor and just like how ambitious it was. And I will give it some credit. Like I'm like, okay, it does do some of those things. However, I'm not saying a horror movie has to have a great script. I'm not saying it has to have a great cast. When I say that this movie, I wanted the dude in the wheelchair to fucking die in the first 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, everybody does. Franklin? Yeah.
I hated him so much.
Yeah, of course.
But everyone in this film was unlikable.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I feel like, but like that's the thing. I feel like in a horror film, one thing that needs to kind of to allow it to succeed is that there is an element of tension that comes with you liking a character and you saying, you know what, I don't really want that person to die. And when it happens, it's a tension builder for the entire movie. There is no tension in this movie because all of the main characters die in like the first 30 minutes, and then the remaining part of it is just like this one long chase sequence.
Which is literally the greatest chase sequence that's ever been.
No, it was annoying as hell, dude. It was annoying because she just kept screaming and like she just kept jumping out of windows for some reason.
What would you do, man?
Not jump out of, like, my first inclination is like I'm going to scream and then jump out of a window. Like, listen, I'm not looking for realism here, but it's just, it was poorly paced. The story was kind of bad. The acting was atrocious. The only thing for me that it had going for it was the cinematography was kind of cool. Like the angles were kind of neat. I mean, the gore factor, I suppose, but just like, it was kind of, and like, I don't mean to shit on this movie so much, Jim, but like, it was kind of like watching a wet fart of a movie, dude. It was just like, and I don't know if it's just like I had built it up so much, but like I watched it and I was just like, man, this was not necessarily a waste of time, but I was just like, well, that was something. Like, and I literally to Joel was like, I'm really glad we didn't go to the theater to watch this. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I felt after watching it. Cause I was just like, I can see the positives, but it is, there was just frankly so much stacking up against it that annoyed the fuck out of me.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, like, again, guy in the wheelchair had to die like instantly. I don't think I've ever seen a character that like literally I wanted to, and his death wasn't even that satisfying.
It's the best of the
No, it's not.
Oh
It's
my
not.
God.
Because you just see the thing go in and he just goes, like you just see him shake and then he dies. And it's like, that's not satisfying.
I mean,
Like,
the movie like didn't even have like lighting. Like,
that's
almost.
that's not the problem. It's the way that they shot that angle is like, I
Documentary
mean,
style.
yeah, it's just like it would have been, I think, like, and I realize again, they were on a budget. So like I'm trying to give them some slack here. But like Evil Dead was on a budget too, and obviously, like I know
Way
it was
less.
a bigger, I know it was a bigger budget, but like I feel
No. Evil Dead had a way lower budget than Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
no, Evil Dead was 375,000. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was like half of that.
Okay, I'm remembering it wrong. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
But like, regardless, it's one of those things where like I don't know if maybe inventive is not the right, but like I felt like the Evil Dead had a little bit more of like a plot like sustaining it that like ran all the way through and like I could get by with it and I could forgive some of its blights. With this one, it's just like the script was just so weak and the pacing was so strange.
I am of like the school of thought that just because something is popular doesn't make it good. I especially like think about that in music and any any Disney film in my opinion is mostly bullshit. But how do you speak to how much this film is admired by, say, other filmmakers, people who are in, the horror industry? Like, I mean, it's regarded as the greatest of all time for a reason. I'm just curious, what do you think that you're in the minority or everybody else is crazy?
I don't think necessarily that but like now that I've seen it and now that I can form like an opinion about it, it does make me like wonder, like, because again, like I'm not expecting like perfection from a film from the 1970s that had a shoestring budget. Like, and I'm not expecting them to have world-class actors in any horror movie. But it was just like, I don't know. Frustrating was probably it was a frustrating watching experience. Now that being said, like, have you seen Terrifier yet?
The first, yes, the first, not the third one.
Did you like Terrifier?
Not even a little bit, no.
Because that was dog shit too. And
Yeah.
like everyone talks about how, oh, it's so gory, it's so cool. But like and this is not the same, like you can't really equate the two. But like if Texas Chainsaw Massacre had come out in this like decade, everyone's saying Terrifier is like so good. It kind of feels like that's what it's like the same thing to me.
Interesting.
You have a bunch of people that are like, yeah, it's like, because they're focused on, again, the gore factor, which was unheard of back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it did a fantastic job of like pushing through cinematic boundaries in terms of the gore slash, like what they were willing to portray and the creepiness factor. But outside of that, it just like it was so disappointing.
I don't know. To me, it's like you have somebody like Leatherface, which is a completely different type of monster. It's like a truly depraved and insane person, not like some supernatural Dracula or Frankenstein's monster or Creature in the Black Lagoon. And 1974 eyes, that's huge. The fact that it's one of the first like horror movies that like takes place in a really rural area, and so it really like was like, oh my god, you had neighborhood movies like Halloween, Friday the 13th, The Beyond, so on and so forth. But like, it's like, oh, there is like a level of solitude that like this could happen. I think it was one of those films that it's like it's like, oh my gosh, everything that's happening here could really happen. And then adding the trope, even though it truly was not based on a true story, and it was based on just kind of some thoughts about Ed Gein as a serial killer. That I think really is what set the tone for that film, and that's when I ultimately watch a movie, I'm thinking what Jim in 1974 would think, and be that, and scenes like the dinner scene with the insane family dynamic. Yeah, to me it's literally it's horror perfection.
It's one of those things where like I try to give it a lot of grace.
Mm-hmm.
And like I try to like understand like, okay, this was really, but like to that point, like if I had watched this in a theater in 1974, I kind of feel like I would have the exact same reaction.
Interesting.
Because if you really think about it, like you wouldn't know how much this movie was made for. Right? Like you probably
Yeah.
would know nothing about it. You would just be watching it as it was on the screen, untainted by how much it cost, who directed it. All you're seeing is just watching like what's happening on the screen. And what happened on the screen for me was just like I don't know. It was just a really frustrating, disappointing experience. Um by far in a way, like I hate to say it, it's probably the one of the worst films I've watched this year.
Wow.
But I mean, that's, you enjoy it for reasons that you enjoy it. I'm not trying to dismiss them. But like it's just something about this one just did not rub me the right way.
I'm just you can give me like 2 sentences. What did your wife hit?
What is my
Because
wife say?
my wife hates this movie too.
Oh yeah, she did not like it either.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, like it was the same, but like and she was the same way about terror. There's there's a certain like after we watch a film, like I'd be like, well, that was something, and she'd be like, that was dumb. Like that, this is pretty much like the same thing. Like she was like, it's dumb. Like
Yeah.
I didn't
I
really.
I pulled up a list of the top grossing films of 1974. And it's very interesting. So this is in order. This is the top 10 starting at 10. 10 was The Longest Yard with the Burt Reynolds version. 9 is The Life and Times of Grizzly Adams. 8 is Herbie. 7 is Airport 1975.
Nice.
6 is The Godfather Part 2.
Ooh.
Wild, right? Number 5, ahead of Godfather Part, Earthquake. I've never even heard of that film.
Yep. Nope.
Number 4, Young Frankenstein. Number 3, The Trial of Billy Jack. Again, I've never heard of that movie.
Nope.
Number 2, The Towering Inferno, about a skyscraper that was on fire. And number 1, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
2 Mel Brooks movies in the top 10. That's good for him.
I mean, two of his best movies too.
Exactly,
Like,
right? Exactly. Yeah. It was like disaster movies and comedies. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, and like I'm not saying, because I read after the fact, people are saying like this film was, the best horror film of all time and all this other stuff. And I'm not trying to dismiss it, but like I don't see it, man. Like
There are absolutely hundreds of movies that are regarded as these masterpieces that any one of us aren't going to get, aren't going to understand, aren't going to enjoy, and that's why movies are awesome.
yeah, I mean yeah.
Right now on my
I get it. Good.
Right now on my Sounds of the Void Instagram account, since it is October 1st while we're recording it, I am going through my top 31 horror films of all time, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not number one.
It was also funny because like there's a lot of people saying like this was a pro-vegetarian film, and maybe maybe it's because of like seeing it in 2025. It's really kind of tame compared to like some other stuff that's out now.
But then it's funny that you mentioned like, and I've seen this comparison as well. Like people like Texas Chainsaw Massacre just because it's so gory. I actually don't think it's that gory at all. I think with a lot of quick cuts and like the screams and stuff, like there's a lot of suggested stuff. But I think there's way more of a story in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Terrifier is literally, it's how I imagine these movies were made is they thought of the most grotesque ways of killing somebody, and then they wrote a movie around those things.
I will say Terrifier was worse than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 100%.
You know what? I appreciate
that. because Terrifier, like, I complain about the script and for Chainsaw Massacre and like the acting and all that shit. It was mind-boggling just how stupid these people were.
No, and that's the thing. I grew up watching Faces of Death and the goriest shit I could find. I grew up on Rotten.com, unfortunately. So it's not like, maybe it is a little bit of like you get older, you stop, liking all the gore and stuff like that. But I don't really think I have, especially when you do see the rest of my horror movies. But like again, those movies have a paper thin plot. And like you said, the acting is terrible. The an evil clown, cool, how original. Like, I don't know.
And maybe it's just like I'm asking, maybe it's just like I'm asking too much, but like I do want to watch something of substance that's not like mind numbing.
Sure.
Then like I do want something that, but like, hey, I mean that's a pretty good film.
Yeah, I know.
But like, I don't know. It's just I like something a little bit more like like Midnight Mass still remains. I know it's a TV series, but Midnight Mass still remains as like one of my top watches.
So good.
And the Fall of the House of Usher is like obviously not as good so far, but like it's still really good.
Right on. Welcome to October, boys.
Man, the year it's way crazy that the year is. I will have already been at my job for 2 years.
Goodness gracious.
And it feels like I started it maybe like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm almost at a year and I feel the same way.
So, you know what I realized after all of this is that I actually skipped my number 6. It's a Ron Howard film, if that helps you.
Ron Howard?
Yes, sir.
I think it's Rob Howard. I don't know.
No.
Apollo 13? Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's where we're going to end it. We have been recording now for well over an hour and a half.
Woo. Can we say what the next one's going to be? Remakes?
Yes, but I think we're still going to do the Halloween episode.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I am so ready for remakes.
I mean, now I have to build my list. I do find it funny that both David and I were like in silent like agreement, like, okay, we're totally doing based on a true story. That's the next podcast. And then we get to tonight's episode and Jim's like, I've got the top 10 remakes.
It's because I think I mentioned it, and for some reason I don't know. I think what happened was I mentioned it as a topic, and you were like, "Oh, that's good," and I was like, "Oh, that'll be," and just yeeted my phone outside the room or something.
Yeah, it's like whenever your parents like message you about something super urgent, and then you text them back, and they have just like thrown the phone out of the house.
Yes, yes, my wife does.
Oh my god. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. I will say that probably by the time this episode releases, we will have recorded the Halloween episode. We also have an episode talking about the Adventures of Baron Munchausen. That's going to be coming out. And if I'm not mistaken, we're also going to be recording. What film did we decide on?
We didn't decide on a film.
Oh, I think you're going to tell me to watch something, though.
I had one film. I can't even remember what it was now. But I'm still thinking. And I don't know if I want it to be horror or not.
Well, it wasn't Blue Velvet, was it?
Oh, it was Blue Velvet. 100% it was Blue Velvet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have to watch Blue Velvet.
Then there you go then. I'm down with that. I'll watch Blue Velvet again. I haven't watched it in years.
I keep getting David Lynch popping up in my feed every Friday. If you can believe it, it's Friday.
He came out with an album, and we'll end on this. He came out with an album like 10 or 15 years ago. I think it was called Party Clown, and it's legit him with his David Lynch voice like singing songs. It is insane. And then there's another album he did where he to like in the 80s, like the Weather Channel music, where he just reads the weather while that music plays in the background.
Hey man, when he was alive, he could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Exactly.
All right, well, we will see you on the next episode. I'm gonna hit stop recording now. Goodbye.
Hey.